That to right. Suzuki puts it away, and there's one down. And now it's William Contreras singing Game 5 an elimination spot, and the spotlight is focused on this guy.
Everybody looks to the star players in big games like this, and this is what you get paid for. Time to come through.
Fought off foul. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And the 0-2. And he dodges that fastball.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Just misses. And it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. And now it's 3-2. Yelich at first, one gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Bryce Terang up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Two on, one out. And that one fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. The count now 2-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fly ball down the line. Suzuki on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Andrew Vaughn now.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Peralta back to work. That one inside. Look out. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air. Vaughn hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Pete Crow Armstrong stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Dansby Swanson stands in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed.
1-1.
Fastball for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. Stays alive. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at American Family Field, here's the rookie third baseman, number 21. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a foul straight back. A little bit low. Ball 1.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Just missed.
Ball 2.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So digging in, Sal Frelick. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Slapped foul. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So up next, Blake Perkins. This one in the air, right field. And there are 2 outs. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He's trying for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. That catches the corner. There's a swing and a drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
That one drilled left field. That's back there. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Headed for the plate. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Corner in the box now. No balls and a strike. One on, nobody out. A run in here in Game 5 of the NLDS. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Man at second. Just misses with that one.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a good eye there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Doubled in his first AB. That one misses. 1-0. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Hard hit right side to first, and Tucker is retired. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
That's in there. And the count 1-2.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now here is Ian Happ. Sends it to first, and that will end the inning. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now it'll be Christian Yelich and he deals. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Makes the catch for the out. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
2-0.
That one missed.
3-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. That one is gone. His second homer of this series. It's 2-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 out, base is empty. And now here is William Contreras. Pitches in there, and that is strike 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Way high. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2. 2-2 to count.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. That one ran inside, almost got him. Inside ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Turan in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Gets the outside corner with that one. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. Corner. Whips it to first. 2 away. Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. Outside, and it's 2-0. That's to third. Shaw slings it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. On to the 4th, leading off Carson Kelly. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Swanson digs in. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Shota Imanaga.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And a foul ball. Shota measures 5 feet 10 inches, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next pitch is outside. Headed towards the corner. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
In the air, left field. Hank settles under it and makes the catch. 1 down. Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers. His first at bat was a strikeout. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, Blake Perkins. And safe. It's a stolen base. And And the tying run is now in scoring position. Shota checks the runner. Freeland dives back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Fastball for a strike. That just misses, and the count is 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's down and in. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Runner edges away at second. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Freeland at third with 2 away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Swanson whips it across. Inning over. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Peralta back to work. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Next offering upstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it! Really had to move for that grab. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. And now Michael Busch. And that one hammered. That's back there. Going, gone. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that. And probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 5 of the NLDS. Up the middle. Throw to first in time. So now here's the DH, Kyle Tucker.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
In for a strike. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Yelich at the dish. Just missed.
Well, these Brewers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Got him. One gone here. So digging in, Jackson Chourio. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. And a foul ball. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the catcher up to hit, William Contreras. That clips the corner. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Chorio stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch is downstairs. Snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner takes off. In there for strike 3. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. This is Bryce Terang. Both 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
0-2 is the count.
Yeah, that's outside. Going to count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Quinn Priester. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason. You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
So up next, Ian Happ has grounded out a couple of times. And ball 1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Just missed. On the ground, right side. In time to Vaughn. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. There's the strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Civale.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And that one fouled off. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal. for the White Sox in 2019. Got him. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now the third baseman. He is singled and he is flied to left. And he pumps in a strike.
0-1.
And it's 1-1. Right side, corner. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Next for the Brewers, Sal Freeland. 1 for 2. Line drive. And a base hit. And that extends the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. Little chopper rolls foul. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Pickoff throw. Freeland back in on a dive.
Ball, that's out.
And that misses. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ball,
and that's
out.
off the outside edge, and that's ball 1.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
1 up, 1 down. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That's outside. And that's ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Frelick has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. And that's downstairs and outside. Priester, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. That one misses in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Smoked on the ground, a second. And that's the 3rd out. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Andrew Kittredge.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ortiz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Just off the inside edge. Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 3. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. And that one missing low. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Out of here. Christian Yelich leaves the yard. It's 3-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So one out, nobody on. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And that drops in for a strike. Pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-1. And downstairs. That one inside, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the...
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and we're starting over. It's 3-3.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
The new pitcher in the game, Caleb Thielbar. And now the catcher comes up to him, William Contreras. Just missed. 2 runs across in the inning here in the late stages of Game 5. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ball, that's inside.
And a foul ball. And there's a ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. All tied up here in Game 5 of the NLDS. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
Terang in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one outside. 1-1. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And that one is inside. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. On the ground right side. And that goes foul. Next offering misses. 3-2 now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And that's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count. that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the air, right field. Brings it in. The throw in. Here's the third baseman. Ball one there.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Abner Uribe. Michael Bush digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Counts 1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the count 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Corner in the box now. Takes strike 1. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's 2 down. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count. That's out.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Freeland. Thielbar back to work. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Drops into the glove. 1 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. Not even close there. Ball 1. Out to short. Swanson. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 in this one. First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Now the go-ahead run's in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Ball, that pitch is out.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Hit in the air out to center field. Hauls it in, and there's two away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here comes Christian Yelich. That misses the zone. 1-0.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Right side, hard hit. Bush takes it himself, and we stay tied as the inning ends. All set to start the ninth in this one. At the plate, Seiya Suzuki. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Just missed. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That missed by a lot. Two balls, two strikes the count. Fouls it back with two strikes. Ground ball right side. Terang over to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. And now, Ian Happ. In there for strike one. That one catches the corner for a strike. Down and in, moved his feet.
Ball, that's inside.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. Now it's going to be Carson Kelly. Just missed. All tied up here in the late stages of Game 5. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. And that is out of play. Ripped to short. In time to Bush. There to beat him by an eyelash. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Fought off foul. Here's 0-1. Out to short. Swanson. Zips it across. And a couple of quick outs. Bryce Terang now at the plate. Known for his late inning heroics. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Horner makes the grab, and that'll do it. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Trevor McGill. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Center field, Perkins settles under this one, and there's one down. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Check swing, and he went. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
Just outside. Counts full, 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. That misses, and it's 1-0. McGill, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. And that's a strike.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one in triple digits.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Ben Brown. Andrew Vaughn digs in now. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a quick out, number 1. Now the third baseman.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Nope,
that one missed. And that misses. And a count 2-1. Next offering is outside. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in Game 5 of the NLDS. On the ground to the left. And that one finds its way through.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now, Sal Frelick in the dirt. The 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Isaac Collins. A critical at bat in this game for him. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Line drive, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away. First and second, 2 outs. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Outside, and that is ball 1. To the right side. Corner over to first. And we're headed to the 11th. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Michael Bush. McGill back to work. Just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Collins under this one. Squeezes it. One up, one down. So here's Horner now. That's way outside. And that's ball one. That misses off the outside edge. Bunting for a hit. Bare hands it. Tough play. And very nicely done for the out. Kyle Tucker will hit next.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
1 for 4 with a double. Lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, we're in extras here. Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That misses, and a count 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. That one finds a corner. That's strike one. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Gets down, base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And here is William Contreras. Lined, and that's a base hit. The throw to third. He gets there. Winning run at third with only one out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Bryce Terang. Now a pitch out, and perhaps they were protecting against the squeeze. Now a pitch out to defend against the squeeze, but nothing going on. Outside with a breaking ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
I got 3-2.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Brewers walk it off, and they're headed to the National League Championship Series.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.